Oh god, my butt just fell off. Tubby didn't start the stream. People would hear that I pooped myself.
I have bad news for you.
Oh god. Then I'll just sit here in my shame.
As you should. Should have done that anyway, honestly. But, you
I
know.
mean, yeah, it's fair.
Anyone told you that you're a dork?
Yes. Often.
Well, I'm glad that they've been letting you know.
Uh-huh. Generally, it's your sister.
That is true, actually. Alright. What's up, chat room? Welcome back. We are back with some Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. I don't know how much more of this game I have left, but I saw that this was a really short game, so this possibly is the last part. But I didn't name it Finale, just in case, so it's like part 2s, because I'm probably going to have to go and play it again tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and let's get right back into this. I do not remember. Oh, right, I was in the church. Do not know what I'm going to be doing in said church. I'm going to figure it out. So remember, I need to find a candle to put up here, I believe. Yeah. Grab any of you? Nope. Already listened to you. Well, are those wolves howling? Whoop. They go in here. Oh, I don't think I've been down here. Yeah, that's a note that I have not read. Let's read it. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles bent the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed.
What's the secret?
It's the Krabby Patty secret formula. We don't talk about the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Roger that. Like, I knew it was going to be a secret, but that's a secret.
Yeah, I heard someone was trying to break into... Oh god, Which restaurant was it again that started selling like a Krabby Patty? A so-called Krabby
Oh
Patty.
god.
I'm trying to remember.
Wait, IRL? Like,
Yeah,
as
like
a promotional thing?
an actual restaurant like collaborated with SpongeBob and brought a Krabby Patty. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Oh my god.
It was Wendy's, yeah. I heard somebody's trying to break into the vault at Wendy's to get the Krabby Patty secret formula. It's a whole war going on.
It's rough out there.
Yeah. Wait, how'd I get in here? I thought I got in here from down here. Huh? Oh, I wonder if I entered the door and I can't leave now because this is where I need to be. So it seems like in this game there's no, at least so far, there's no returning. So I wonder if I came in from there.
Hey, hey,
Oh
guess
my
what?
god, 9 months straight. Thank you so much, Uncle Steve.
Right?
That's pretty fucking awesome. 3 more to go and you're at a year. God damn.
I know. It won't leave until you go ahead and send it out and like, hey, I did the thing. Of course I did the thing. I'm here enough.
It's true. You are here for like every stream, which is pretty awesome.
I'm here for a large part of it. I mean, to the point that like, even on like a couple of bios where I list like my Twitter stuff, I
Yeah.
also mentioned the fact that like, sometimes I'm a sidekick over here at twitch.tv/Ion Gravity Beam.
Which is super cool and awesome.
It'd be like I'm over at your place so often. I'm just like, here's the phone number. Just call and maybe I'll be there.
It's true.
Back in the day before cell phones. God.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
The dark ages.
The Dark Ages. What to... Excuse me? Okay. Well, no one's here to stop me from jumping on the chairs. Is there something in the kitchen here for me? Aha! I found it! I found you! At last! Try room. We're making progress. Progress. Ah. Infernal machinery. The engine fires. The flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption, but my children beckon me, and I cannot fail them. I mean, theoretically you could, but, Oh my god. That made no noise. A hellish portal. It appears I have... What?
Oh, I was just gonna say that sounds more like they don't want to as opposed to they can't.
Fair enough. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. This is my bedlam, and I am to be cast at Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. I wonder how my kids figure all this out. Hello? Is there a jolly old soul down here?
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
The egg to my ear. No, I thought it was the conch shell. No, don't start failing me now, Light. I like how whenever I go to read a note, I just like pause time. So I'm just like reading notes in an instant. What exhumation? God, another word to look up. Let's go, baby.
That's like if you exhume like a body, that means like you dig it back up. So exhumation would be like uncovering or like digging up or figuring out.
Gotcha. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it, finally, my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. Man, it got really dark. What's going on down here? Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. My fault. I'm evil like that.
But yeah, usually like you hear that word and like, oh god.
I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Like on cop shows where somebody got murdered and they're like, oh, we didn't test for that shit. We didn't test for bullets in the back of their head. We better exhume the body.
Hello? I'm sure that's fine.
I'm sure.
I don't know what the point of doing that is, but that's cool. I'll let whatever demon's in there out. Please don't scare me. That'd be very uncool. I'm telling you, you don't want to scare me. I'm not that fun to scare. Honestly.
So that's when you start farting uncontrollably.
Nobody wants me to fart uncontrollably. I like that the music got quiet. Can we get the music loud again? Fuck! Why are you coming over here? Chiron, what the fuck? Chiron, what the fuck? Why are you going this way? Stay back! I don't like that guy, he's scary. Woo! That guy was spoopy. So to the stoking. Pulling cogwheels now, sneezed into his kerchief. Sneezed into his kerchief. What? When the dust got into his eyes, I've begun to change more rapidly now, he surmised. Is that short for handkerchief?
What, kerchief? Yeah.
I've never heard it be said like that before.
That's because it's old timey as fuck.
And fuck you too. Man, fuck you too. Outdoors. I love the outdoors. Nothing happens when I'm outside.
Water in his shoes. Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards and downwards to find those flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. Okay, another one. Nope, never mind. Hello? Anybody home? I would like to buy.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Cool stuff. Cool story, bro. I was eating my ice cream while that was happening. Closing all the windows. Ah, open window. Whoa. Sorry, I'm scared of open windows. What kind of horrid creatures down here? I don't like it when my light starts flashing. It only ever means bad things. No bad thing! Ugh. Is what I would have said. Bad thing! Bad thing! Very bad thing! Bad, 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 bad.
Oh, God.
Get out. Sure, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Let's go upstairs first. Oh god, open window. Okay, we're fine. Oh god, open windows. Okay. It's right. Oh no, another open window. You're fine. Fuck do you want?
Hear me, Mandus. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
I'm sure everything's just fine and dandy over there. I just realized I'm not streaming, am I?
Let me see. Yeah, I've been watching it via delay. I didn't even think about it.
October 17th, 1899. Hey, that was 109 years ago and 4 days. Something like that. Wait.
It is true. It's in there somewhere.
No, 125 years ago. I mathed wrong. 125 years ago and 4 days. Or is it 3 days? What's today? The 20th? 21st. No, I was right. Cool. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end, so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters, the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms, and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seem to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point, we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions, or however you say that, to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks.
Excretion, you're right.
Cool. Cool stuff. Oh, I'm glad I came up here first. It's an invisible wall. Damn. Yeah, I can't go outside, figured. Can't run away from my problems. Sure, nothing bad's going on down here at all. Son of a bitch. Sounds like things are going swell wherever that noise is coming from. Hello, evil piggy. That wants to kill me. Hey, Clarence. Just gotta close all the open windows. Well, that's not very nice. The furnace is fueled. That's a good question. Close the door behind me, you know. Proper courtesy.
Huh. That's just being polite.
Damn, alright, well, they're gonna have to be slightly cracked. Well, I guess that one's fueled then. Gonna go open this one. There's gonna be like a pig in here or something. Just making myself feel safe. Furnaces are fueled now. This is where I came from. No, this is where I came from. Right? Those are both fueled, so... I don't know why I thought that thing that's very obviously a furnace was a bank vault. I think I've been awake too long. Nah, surely not. You did get some sleep, right, Clarence? Four hours? Might wanna try for a little more. Also, I decided, we're so close to Wednesday, let's watch ReZero on Wednesday, because then we'll have 2 episodes. Body and God himself said that was my limit. I have tried. Damn. That sucks. What do you mean? The furnaces are fueled. That one's not. Oh, this one already has all the coal it needs. Fires are stoked. Assuming the same architect is responsible here as the chemical plant, I surmise that centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it and hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishes the fires. Hey, get back here. But there's something coming up the stairs for a hot second. Ain't gonna lie to you. shit. Right there. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. So the so-called machine for pigs, because I haven't seen any pigs yet. There's a pig right there.
Oh my god, someone
Right
called the
there.
cops?
Hey, buddy. Shit, is he turning around? Dog, that is the darkness. Okay, so it's a lot darker on stream than it is here. Does this kill me? Look, there he is. Hey, buddy. Okay, see ya. I'm hauling ass. It's a pig. I mean, it snorts like a pig and it sounds like a pig. Charum, I have no idea where it is. Pigs don't sound like that. They do now. Or don't look like that. They do now. We must make for some S tier bacon. He's gonna make me some S tier bacon. God damn. My light goes fucking through the thing. See that shit? Goes through the box.
Yeah, it does. That's a powerful ass lantern.
I love this lantern. Ain't gonna lie to you, chat room. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to go.
Oh god. Hold on, I can.
No, that's all right. I think I figured it out. Like, I haven't been here long enough for me to be like, I don't know where to go. I need to figure out where to go.
Gotcha. You haven't reached breaking point.
I mean, yeah, I'm just now in a place that I haven't explored yet. It's just a matter of walking around. Damn you ugly. Damn you ugly. This is definitely the logical next step as to where I should go. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. Descent? Dark descent? Is that a first Amnesia reference? Cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises. That snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I'll brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. I hate to tell you, man, but I do believe they're already dead. I believe you have your ghost children telling you where to go. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. Whoa. Sorry, just having a little ice cream break. April 30th, 1899. The crate arrived this morning. I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, the evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery, or was born deformed in an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution, but here my great-uncle and I are part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. We're doing some fucked up experiments.
God damn.
Man, I just wanted to ride the elevator. Oh, can I? Oh, I can ride it now! Let's fucking go. In the nest of eggs, through penny, sixpence sparrows and doves. See all the angels a-weeping above. There's no more forgiving, there's no one to save, for today darling Lily goes into her grave. That's a beautiful poem, if I've ever read one.
Boy.
I brought a tear to my eye. What the fuck? Oh. Me when I go down an elevator. Oh hey, he's coughing too. I believe it's coughing day. The day of the cough.
the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
You didn't even get a chance to say who is this.
Well, I know who it is already.
Who is it?
I mean, I don't remember his name, but like I know who. Like my character knows who it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically this guy that showed up and was like, "Help me, and I will help you. Help me do this thing with machinery, and I will help you get your children back." Which, you know, obviously is a bait, and he's a horrible person and is trying to get me to help him, and he's absolutely not going to help me. But you know, for the sake of the plot, I have to.
Of course he's not.
I mean, like, he's probably almost as bad as you, and that's saying something.
That is saying a lot, but you know, I get. You know how early in the morning I get up to be this awful?
Pretty early.
It's pretty early.
That's pretty cool.
It's dedication.
The dedication is immense. I applaud you.
Thank you.
Yeah. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate, and using incineration or you risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg and fusion vitae. Fuck, I forgot how to say this word. Hold on, I gotta look up this word again. Vitae. That's how it's said. Simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part organ monad. More words I don't know. Hell yeah. Dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Damn. I don't know what the point of me being able to do that is, but... Can I put it through? Come on. Work with me here. Not working with me here. There we go. Alright, you know what? Good enough. Damn, oh well. Oh, hey, a skull. This is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. Seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Bruised and battered but alive, I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge. Drain the flood. Free your children. All those bad things I'm doing and have done, yeah, don't worry about them. Don't worry about that. Yeah? Some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It's clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Nope. Nuh-uh. Down here instead. No! No! A warning? Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple enter me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. Cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? I think you have a little bit more than a fever, my friend. I think that's a little bit more than a fever.
Yeah. I've never seen that happen and then someone say, oh, yeah, no, he's just got a fever.
It's a little bit more than a fever. No! 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 Open the door!
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of him. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Where the fuck did he go? It's locked now. Dude, that was terrifying. Let's go
That
back
was
in there.
pretty jacked up right there.
How did that happen? Because this was the door. It was the door I took to get out, but it was a different door. Or it led somewhere else. That was fucking weird. That works. Alright, cool. They're all in there. He's in here somewhere. Unless he's not. Ugh. Hey, Stella. Hey, Stella. Oh, thank you. Such a good girl. Yes, you are.
Oh, pet on that dog for me.
Alright, second hand. Here's for Uncle Steve. Yeah, you got that. August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pig screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I will amongst them. I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. The fuck
Wow.
are you doing here, man?
They need help.
Oh I'll walk up those stairs. I'm gonna get scared.
I'm gonna need you to burn all that shit down, please.
Burn the whole place down.
Yep.
Got
Over
you.
there. Place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
True that. I don't think I like this very much. There he is. What do you mean you're locked? You guys probably can't see shit. How's it look on the stream, Uncle Steve?
Hold on a second.
The Discord stream.
Yeah, what's up?
How does the game look? Is it pretty dark?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dark.
What about the Twitch stream? It's like, I can see.
The Twitch stream, it's darker than the Discord.
They probably can't see shit on the Twitch stream.
You will have to find another way to
Down with that light.
Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
I don't know, man. Kind of sounds like a skill issue on your part.
It's true.
I must say, so far, this game is the scarier of the two I've played.
Nice.
For me. I feel like scarier, but The Dark Descent had a better atmosphere where it was consistently more anxiety inducing. But when it gets to the scary parts are more scary. I scared myself.
What did you do?
Oh, this?
Oh, God.
That teddy bear got fucked up. God damn.
Yeah, it did. Jeez.
What'd that teddy bear ever do to him? I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're going back a year. All the notes were in 1999 or 1899 so far. Now they're in 1898. August 4th, 1898. More experiments with compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the
That's a
expected
poison.
Oh, that's fun. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. I don't see the vision on this. Hello? Are there any pig creatures that want to kill me? Where'd the fucking door go?
Yeah, he sounds like a hoot. He sounds like the type of guy they won't sell a dog to at a pet store.
Absolutely. Also, that is phasing through that. Door from here is fucking gone now. Doors are just disappearing left and right. Um, Have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with the so-called Compound X. Should investigate further for clues. Damn, I'm a good shot. Now I use a chair and I bust its ass. Man. Oh my god, ew.
Yeah. That's not disturbing at all.
Yeah, not at all. Also, what the fuck? Aha! That's pretty cool. Get the fuck out of here.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Sorry, picking up the pace. That I can see where I'm going in this game when I'm going down ladders. Well, any final words, Uncle Steve, before I die?
Hey man. Gonky Pee Mombi. Hey Greg, Tui Booey.
Wise words. I died. This leaking world and the rhododendrons seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. I could dig them for you? No, no, get out. Get out of this house. You leave them be. I'm in the sewers.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I always knew you could do it.
Well, you
Be
know,
in
what
the
can I say?
sewers.
I'm
Yeah.
just really cool like that.
I think so.
This is where I live now. October
Oh.
22nd? That's tomorrow.
It's true.
Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. Via the boiler and series of large copper pipes. Oh, I already read that. At the center of the machine, there's a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality. This also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection, regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of the pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm very lost.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this
Yeah.
discharge to collect so close to the
These notes
core?
are using
We can use the
too
flow
many
to
big
drive the
words.
turbines.
I'm not good with big
There will
words.
always be a torrent of excreta flooding through
Well, I
these
mean, it's
tunnels.
not just
We
that they're
can use
big
this to
words and you're
supplement
not
the
good
seed
with big
production and
words.
ensure constancy.
It's a matter of you're
God,
using
this
words that
stench.
most people don't use
This
on an everyday
fecal matter
basis.
is the true product of the age.
So they're using really old big words, and I don't understand.
Yes.
I don't understand either.
Well, that's fair for most of us.
My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I'll have to find the local sluice. The fuck?
Sluice.
Sluice? I need to find
It's
the
like a
local
filter.
Gotcha. I'll have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable and makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Uncle Steve, what did you hope to achieve?
Well, this one time, I wanted to do a flip from a rope swing into a wagon, and I missed the wagon, and I slammed my face into the concrete. I think I was about 4.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
That's probably also what you said when that happened.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
You know,
mean,
as
you
every
know.
4-year-old does
Yeah.
when they slam their head into a concrete wall. Not a fan of that, I must say. Sluice Gate 1, so that's Sluice Gate 2.
I thought I could be wrong. Hold on. Let me get the thing if it's like a sluice is a portal which may
Yo,
be
dude.
opened or closed
What's
to
up?
allow or prevent the passage of water.
Gotcha. A note. God, all of these notes are so fucking long. Oh, they got a lot to say. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. I've figured that out. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm? How do you say that? Chelm? Uncle Steve?
Oh yes, what's up?
How do you pronounce the word Chelm?
Chelm?
That's what I think.
No idea. That's most likely referring. Hold on. Chelm.
tell you what, I've had to
It's
look up like
Jesus Christ. It's a city in southeastern Poland.
huh. Cool stuff.
Yeah. It looks like it is of some significance to people in the Jewish community.
Interesting.
So evidently that must be a figure who is somehow related in some kind of story to that town. Fictional or realisms.
Hey, Tropical. Let's see.
All right, I'm headed to sleep, man.
Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I'll holler at you.
Sounds good. Get good sleep.
Will do, man. Peace.
Peace. How you doing, Tropical? Hope you're doing well. This is no Chalaman. I'm no Elihu. At least, not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. Cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed, and I will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. God damn.
Drain the waters and open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
We? Who is we? I'm to not go down there yet. There's one in there. Oh, I have to go around. I have to go that way. I don't know what the point of going that way is if you can just go this way. I do, what's up? Aha! February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Perhaps. This is why you go this way.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Like pigs to truffles. Blech.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Hey, another one of these. Hey, dude. Dude up here. Oh, fuck. Damn. What an asshole that guy. Oh, he's still good. Just 2 more. Well, sorry, dude. I'm just gonna leave you in there. Poor guy. I have 2 doors to go through. More prison cells. Seem like you're doing well. What about you? Oh. Oh, ew. Slipped on the blood. Be careful, my guy. Well, I'm gonna leave that closed. Just in case you decide to break out of there. For whatever reason. Ah! See how far back this sends me. Damn. Haven't restarted the whole thing.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
So, my dude.
Faster, Mantis. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
What if you didn't wait for me? What if you actually, like, just ran ahead without me? Oh, I don't think I read this last time. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I'll have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. Makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? He hoped to achieve world peace. He's such a nice guy.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
What a highly respectable individual. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dang complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Quite easily, actually. I'm not going to drop down into the abyss this time. Oh my god. So I can in fact jump off ladders. Well. Saving here. Don't feel like redoing all that over again. You want to pause for a quick minute? I'll be right back. I'm back. Ouch. I'll not make the same mistake twice. Unless... No. Ladders on either side. Okay, they both led to the same spot. Don't know what the purpose of having two ladders is if they both lead to the same spot, but I'm not an architect, so I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm a highly unknowledged individual. I'm tied to spine. Who was that third? That shadow? That spirit child in the background? That barely formed? That changeling? That almost lived? That never missed? I got an achievement. What was the achievement? Entered the bilge in Amnesia. Like how most achievements in games are completing a section, and in here it's for entering the section.
You could not have
Just
seen
starting.
yourself a knot, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Bilge pump maintenance access. Maintenance. 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 Maintenance.
He's here, he's here.
Back here.
I said you'd come.
The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these fast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. Oh, you hush. Oh, you hush. Oh, you hush.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind
Sorry.
that held the voices of my children,
I apologize.
beckoning me to set them free.
Who the hell? Big fucking excuse me? Sorry, my fault. What? Oh, fuck. Gotta open all the cabinets. Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. To be fair, these are some pretty damn great efforts. Love it. Shit! God damn. Not ready. Yeah, as I was saying, pretty damn good efforts. You're definitely a better father than most. Most would not go to the lengths of this for their children. I feel like there's somewhere I could go before I go down here, because this seems like where I need to go. Aha. Let's see, I need another cogwheel. Oh, hey, another cogwheel. Oh, there's a ladder over here. Cool stuff. Wow. God damn. Aha. I don't know what the purpose of this was. It did nothing for me. There's something down here that I need to find, isn't there? Huh. Huh. Yo. Yo. Get the fuck out of here. What was the point of coming down here? Something I gotta do before I can go down here, isn't there? Blood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. Rebirth? Is that a reference to the game Amnesia Rebirth that hasn't come out yet at the time of the making of this game? Final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Hell yeah, brother. I imagine I can't go through the stage right. You got that. Not letting me do that. Okay. Huh. How does one get back down? Something I missed in here? Damn, I don't think I can grab it when I'm on the ladder. Yeah. So I just drop. Ugh. Damn. Don't believe there's anything for me down here. I think it's too late. I think it's already on. Well, I'm gonna go a little bit of a sticky wicket, aren't I? Oh, I see. I did not see this ladder at all. Oh, that movement scared me. Get me out of here. New area. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love. Only love. chat room, we're making good progress. I had to look anything up for this game so far. March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. I clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We'll plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. Remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving. Remember when we pulled into Southampton, we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. Then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece. Went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. Then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. Rhododendrons. I don't know, man. Where am I? Here I am. The heart of the machine. When they first said "Daddy," my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground where it held the sun to thaw and slop, and they are inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies. My love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. I do be coming. Oh, I'm a coming. Unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of the management. Man, fuck management. Ain't nobody got time for that. Huh? Nothing.
And we came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and
This is one of the lines I just read.
and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls. Alone.
It's true, I did do that. Maybe. I don't remember if I did that or not. I'm gonna have to refresh my
For
memory.
your children, Mantis, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Okay. Proper elevator. Let's fucking go. Saboteur again. But he sabotaged the elevator. Great music. It is definitely a machine, and I would assume it's for pigs.
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
That is a good question, Stephen. Whatever your name is. I don't know what your name is.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you.
We'll just say
My
Daniel
eyes
again.
are your eyes.
It's another Daniel.
My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
Cool story, bro. Figured. It's been a hot minute since scary things happened.
and they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Oh, so you have to wait for it to finish doing what it's doing. It would seem as though something is wrong with the machinery. System offline, manual restart required. It do be really dark. Danger, compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Nothing I haven't dealt with before. See, I'm a genius. I'm assuming that did what I needed. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I almost have saved you. Final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render the sabotage impotent once and for all. I don't know about that one, Chief. Something tells me this ain't the end.
Quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate.
He is definitely lying to you. They are already dead.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
Well, shit. So I died.
I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come, more pig.
More pig!
Ain't no children to save.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit. Pulled their hearts out. Yeah, they're dead as fuck. Mandis Saboteur. These are feats of engineering contained herein that would make even those clever fellows at the Institute reel with envy. I'd also be reeling with envy if somebody else had awesome powers and I was stuck being feeble and weak. Like the pathetic person
emerging,
I am.
I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
I'm supposed to be crawling. My fault. Crawling my way home. Shit. 29th of December, 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn into a new motion, or turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, it's surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. It is true, we are like 2 days away from the year 1900. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. What does that word mean? Okay, I said that correctly. Bifurcated. Divide into two branches or forks. Interesting. My fault. How silly of me. I accidentally fell all the way down and broke my legs. My body no longer functions. How silly I am.
Where are they? Where are my children?
They are dead as fuck, my guy.
Commanders. You know the answer well enough.
Remote. August 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source. but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Those pigs do need to be fed. Pigs deserve to be fed. Hashtag pigs lives matter. Not gonna lie, I don't think there's anything for me to do over here. Is this all that was up here? Aha.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
He is pretty unholy. Where the hell? How did I get down here? We definitely came in through here. There's still something for me up here. It would seem. Oh, haha. And on we march. We've entered way more of a lore section of this game.
Hurt them. A cleansing fire always burns, little
It's
Magnus,
Jeffrey.
but it purifies
I love you,
and
Jeffrey.
it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Right, it's me. My fault. My bad, guys. Can't pick that up. Can I have my light back? Can I see properly again? Masks. Shit. If I can't see shit, that means you guys definitely. Oh, hey, oh my god, that is blinding. That is a big boy. December 1st, 1899. There is a spoon of medicine. I says, it's a silver spoon. What did you get? And it's a silver spoon, what you did get born holding. Ever so painful, from Mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. Then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I asks, you and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children, and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? What am I become indeed? That was a pretty big dude. Let me go say hi. Damn, man's dipped. He definitely went that way. Oh, such a big guy makes such a grand escape without making any noise. Okay, damn. My fault. It was steam vents all about me, the thunder of machinery, the blasts of boiling steam. Cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my hull unless I can find a way to shut it off. The pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Missed this. Escape through the pipes. In the throes of my evil, I sent children into the pipes to clean them. Then it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape the noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines, and I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. And I will become the saboteur. The saboteur of good. Doer of the evil. The Eureka of Havoc. The Eureka of Havoc. As you can see, the Havoc is already being wreaked. that's how you say that, but you're not going to worry about it. We will continue on and push forward. Oh my god! Fuck it! Go, 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 go! Oh god! Oh god! Woo! That's where gunning it gets you. See what happens when you say fuck it, we ball? Into the pipes and out of the engines. Now quickly, through the pipes before the pressure returns. They will fill with boiling corrosive steam. Since the machines snarl itself about me, it's unholy, and human mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and steal this evil place underground forever. Are you winning? I am winning. In fact, I am in fact winning, Kupo. I had a fuck a wee ball moment just now, and I just happened to run past like 3 creatures, so that was pretty fucking dope. I wish you were there. You missed it by like a minute, if even. The hell, Kupo? You should have been here like 2 minutes ago. Couldn't have shown up 2 minutes or... I'm kidding. Only I didn't play Overwatch. You mean you played Overwatch instead of watching Ionic Gravitational Beamington the Third? Wow, I feel offended. I can't believe you would do this to me, Kupo. I can't believe it. You would play a game over watching me, your favorite streamer of all time? Devastating, I know. I'm ashamed. As you should be. Best streamer for real. 100%. Also, I'm getting a little sick. Feeling a little sick today. It just started, so it's probably gonna get worse tomorrow. But yeah, I had a ever so slightly sore throat all day today with the coughs, and my body's been getting more sensitive throughout the day. Don't do that. I'm afraid it's too late. I'm afraid I'm already past the point of no return. Yeah. Send it back? You mean like put it back in the packaging and put it in the mail and send it back to where it came from? You know, that's a valid strategy. I will attempt that. Thank you, Kubo. Appreciate it. It is a good idea. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. I'm sorry, Kubo. I'll get on that right as soon as the stream's done. I will do that for you. I will let you know how that goes. Pressure regulator, some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machinery is my heirloom, I am the Overman. Yeah, we're going through pipes right now. I'm going. I'm going. God damn. Aha.
This is your doom, Mandus. This is what
Still
you
there?
dreamt into being.
I will
I don't see
stop
anything
you.
else. I don't see anything
I
in
will
there.
save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Also, this guy's kind of an asshole, Kupo. So, you know. Hate that guy. We do hate that guy. He's been doing some foul things. Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants. The parts that will not process. The waste. The offal of your world. They grit the system and stick the wheels to the temple floor. It's been 5 seconds ago and he's the worst. Yeah, he's been performing some pretty fucked up experiments on people, turning them into these like awful pig creatures in the most horrible and grotesque ways you can think of. Not just turning them into pigs, like so what I understand is they're like they're taking pigs and they're taking humans and they're like essentially combining them, because I'm pretty sure pigs are also part of the process. So he's doing fucked up things on both pigs and humans at the same time. The chase scene. Run, 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 run.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
I think that man just committed suicide. I don't remember if I could say that name on Twitch. I'm pretty sure that name's fine on Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube that you want to like not say that name. Say that word.
Mandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
Wasn't here. Someone's having a hard, difficult time in that bathroom. Oh, a note. October 25th, 1899. No one misses the poor. Pig people confirmed, yeah. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension. These so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have no plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed them from them. Ew. Yeah, he's having a difficult time in that bathroom. I feel sorry for that guy. I know what it's like.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth. I will die as pigs. Only through
Did you open the door just to scream and shut it?
ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world.
You do that, man. You have fun with that. October 24th, 1899, we have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far. We guzzle them in the fine wine and the finest cuts in all of London. My God, Mandus, but these chops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Thank you for the alert, Kupo. Have a good alert. Beat them up, for the wine and the grains will also lend a character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed. Opium, the champagne and gravy. A hog roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess. An actress battered and sliced. An artisan in every mouthful. An importer of fine tea stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table, by the fireplace, on the carpet stained with wine and fat, whilst long-dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare watch them from gilded frames along the crooked walls. We will hose it down later as we shovel them into our machine. London's burning. London's burning. God forgive me, what I have unleashed. I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts and the screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of Compound X must be. I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. Yeah! Continue destroying the city and fucking over everybody. The fuck? Okay, yeah, fun. Children, remember, silence and hard work are the roads to heaven. Okay, well, that's the way I need to go. Can't go under there. Well, time to continue. We're having some fun up there. Oh, I see. There's two ways you can go. This is like a warehouse. Hello?
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
Sprue, I'm so evil and mean. Such an awful, horrible person. You should burn me on the stake and hang me upon my entrails.
Only for the slaughtering of pigs.
Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, there's you! It's okay, little piggy. We got this. Oh my god, where'd the little piggy go? Yeah, fuck you. You fucked. Streets and alleys. There are too many of these damnations. These beasts loose on the street. To all have come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggests that the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. My bearings are correct. Beyond the alley, I should stand directly over the ignition rooms, and I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
It's down here. This is pretty cool. Whoa. What? What the fuck? What was the purpose of this? Oh! I'm starting to lose it, man. October 25th, 1899. Different strategy for the poor who mistrust the offered hand, the plate of steaming offal. For them, we are become the disappearance in the night. more efficient and less visible to picking off stragglers and strays as the removal of entire communities in one swoop. Let the ground open under them and fall to the maw. Last month, by activating the doors shortly after midnight on a balmy Saturday, 57 individual products were obtained in a single catch. I even instructed the workhouse to begin plans for a street festival before the end of summer. To pack out the narrow lanes with a teeming throng with hundreds of pairs of feet, we have begun to assemble a network of false streets and have extended the holding pens in preparation. A second pig line will be added to enable the system to cope with the increase in traffic. You know, sometimes I feel like these notes would like make a good metal song. Only sometimes though. Hold on. An automated door. Interesting. Interesting. Farming the world, a missing vein, I see this now. We must find them, those scrolls, those old words written upon metal rods that glow in the half-light, the dusk, this gloaming. Hey, here we are. Here's my stop. Stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him. Oh, not stop him. Stop him, 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 stop, stop, stop him, stop him, stop, stop, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop, stop, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop, stop, stop him, stop him, stop, 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 stop. And I should like make music or something. They're making them big bucks, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Big bucks. October 25th, 1899. No machine blades for Fatty Bishop and Gluttony Harris. Gluttony Harris. Prime cuts all for the sorting bins. And the very best, as always, back in the dumb waiters in the kitchens above to be stewed and plumped and gravied and breadcrumbed and returned to the table for the next night's feast. Not every night, you see, although we have begun to increase the frequency of the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed, given time, but we will continue to spoil and ready them, and our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across London. And it has been noted in the times of late how rather overweight the great and the good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Punch just last week, a cartoon showed Viscount Selwyn, I don't know how to pronounce that, I probably butchered the fuck out of that, as a stuffed pig laid upon a platter for his peers to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but he tasted delicious. What if we were the pigs all along? I mean, that I feel like we could, you know, maybe, possibly. We're not the only pigs, but we could definitely be one. Make a valid point. Hey, Snoop, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day today. If not, hope I can make it better. Even if just a little bit. I am a tad sick at the moment, so, you know, it's only going to get worse from here, because it just started this morning when I woke up. Super secret stream? I was gonna say I'm gonna go and follow you, but I already followed you. Look at how awesome and cool I am. I'm ahead of the curve. Combat X, no naked flames, no unshielded electrics. Why would the flames be nude? Alright, watch this. Oh, some MTG content drafting with my friend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you still been playing MTG somewhat consistently, or have you been starting to get in the mood for it more recently since, Or did the recent talk of MTG reignite that flame? Okay, in fact, it died. Well, I mean, that went where I thought it would. And the spark plug. This electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now to confound the machine and flood the system. This time, not with sewage, but boiling, sparking liquid death. Didn't read this. Doing arena most days. I have quite a few standard decks and do my daily quests most days early morning, like 3 a.m. or so. Fuck. What time zone are you in? What time is it for you right now? What time do you normally go to sleep? You don't mind me asking. Counterattack. I've returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause it great shock, stab its eye, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp, I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from the inside. Damn, that's brutal, man. It's pretty brutal. West Coast, but I have insomnia. I usually fall asleep to horror movies. That is completely and entirely valid. As a fellow insomnia haver, I feel that. I mean, I don't do the falling asleep to horror movies part, but like, yeah.
But will they be free? Yes, my friend. Drained and beaten and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good, the worthy, how will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Comfort for ones I've seen before and laugh when I wake up to jump scares. That would be pretty funny. Hey, if you're like half asleep and you wake up to a jump scare, that's gonna be like, that's gonna kickstart you in the morning. That's gonna be like a, it's gonna be an adrenaline pump for you to wake up in the morning. Pigline Central Operations. It would be pretty funny if I woke up to a jump scare. That'd definitely get me up. Compound X in the coolant tanks. This vile concoction, this Compound X, it is the arterial blood of this horror. Boiled, it creates the steam to drive pistons, but here, it is freezing. It flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Relatable. That's what I see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been asking for years. Stop, Mandus. Think about what you're doing. If I didn't. Slow burn horror is so good for the moody, sleepy mood. Plus, sometimes my dreams are of the movie. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty awesome. I don't often have dreams about what it is I'm thinking about or watching / reading or whatever I'm doing, listening to whenever I'm falling asleep. It's happened on occasion, But generally, my dreams are just like about the most random shit, which is pretty cool because I think my dreams are like they're like an adventure that I could never go on in real life, and so it's like it's really cool and awesome, and like dreams will have the craziest of plot twists. So you know, very good at lucid dreaming. So it's choose your own horror. I don't. I lucid dream. Actually, I go through phases with lucid dreaming. I'll have like a couple weeks or something where like I'm able to lucid dream almost every night, and then I have a few weeks where I won't lucid dream at all. It's really weird, but I don't generally choose when I lucid dream either. It's just kind of like I'll randomly in the middle of my dream be like, oh shit, I'm in a dream right now, and then I'm lucid dreaming. So yeah, I had some pretty cool lucid dreams from time to time. October 27th, 1899. Then upstairs, to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chase long, four-poster or dressing table, collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged, and fat, and stupid, and senseless, and spring the trap. Man piggies spring the trap. At a pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel. Bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to cage the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also fed by the hydraulics. The pressure for the system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a casual factor in the extermination of the rich. Yeah, fuck the rich. Rich fucking sucks. Certain things I'll always try to make sure I'm aware of in the dream. The other day I grew rollerblades on my feet and cruised around my old neighborhood. That's so fucking sick. Oh. Yeah, there have been some sick things that I've some sick things I've been able to do. Lucid dreams. Ah, what the fuck? That launch up into the sky, that was not me. I was not moving my mouse. I just want you to keep that in mind. Back to pigs. Yeah, pigs. Pigs are cool. Pigs go oink oink. I like pigs. Pigs are pretty cool. They're adorable. They are very adorable. Love pigs. All my homies love pigs. Coolant pumps. I sense an opportunity. My first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Hey, I already did that. Figured that out without me telling myself. Cool. So, what are we doing down here? What is the purpose of coming down here? It seems there is none. Well, back to what I was doing. I have no idea what that would be, but... Oh yeah, the guy should be gone. With a pig. Oh yeah, this. should stop that so that I can get down there and not die. 'Cause not dying is pretty cool, believe it or not. I know I believe me. I always believe me. I'm always right in my mind. In fact, I don't think I've ever been more correct. Jerem, I got this. Watch this shit. That was pretty sick. Whoa. Oh. Cool. Well, I completely fucked over everything.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Manders. My great works are almost begun.
Yeah, almost. Which means there's plenty of time to kick your fucking ass. Kicking ass is always pretty cool and badass. We are the pig. We are all the pig. I kind of figured that out. I like how I keep writing my entries in my notebook while I'm going down a ladder. I'm pretty sure they both require 2 arms, which tells me that I, as a person,
I
have
am
4
here
arms.
again, at the foot of those stairs.
Which means that I should be pretty
Towards the
awesome
red
and
light
cool,
of the
and should be able to
nursery.
be anything that
Sunset
happens.
in the window like a bleeding sky. The horizon a slit throat. The seeping dark to drain the guilt.
You know, like
dross.
Goro from
I
Mortal
am the
Kombat.
jaguar-faced man.
I don't know if Goro's from anything
I am
else,
the
so
feathered
forgive me if,
serpent.
you know,
This priesthood is mine.
I'm like that guy that's like, holy shit, Ryu from Fortnite. But, yeah, I have no idea what else he's from, if he is from anything else. That is a lot of blood. Pretty sure that's blood. Hey, dude, can you stop eating that guy? Look, that man is so hungry, and you're just eating all for yourself. Look at him, he's starving. He needs some of that nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Some of that nutritional value. Need some of that. Stop being such a pig.
I can meet
Get
him.
it? 'Cause
You're great engineer. How marvelous.
pigs
I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Hey, that's what that one thing said. You blood? Oh, you are definitely blood. Children! 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 Yo, what's up, children? Man, that sucks. Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know. Oh, hey, how'd I get down here? Don't matter.
I
Trudge
climb
on.
in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill.
Do you?
I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Well, this is a boss arena if I've ever fucking seen one. That does not give me hope. This wasn't a boss arena. Fade into black. The veil lifts, the bride is waiting, and in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew I had to unbuild what I had constructed. This machine was ever mine, and it fell to me to redeem it, and myself.
Hear me, Mandus.
No,
My
fuck you. Shut up.
gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
And that guy's like real full of himself. Thinking he can remake the world. Yeah. You're right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good for you. No message this time. Why are you glowing? Oh, hey. 25th of December, 1899. If you should find this, then you already know all I would tell you. You already know what you have done, what you must now do. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones beneath the rhododendrons, the skull of innocence under the loose clod, headless rib cages, cruelly torn asunder to expose their flowers in the cool stone behind the altars 3,000 miles away. I trace my life to this instant, rain channels eroded in ancient stone. Toxins are already in this damp, this falling water, and in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew then I had to unbuild what I myself had constructed, though even though it was little more than a sickening dream. Though even then it was little more than a sickening dream. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it, and myself. Thank you, Matthew. I don't actually know if that's your name, but in my dreams I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before, I am sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves, the deathly still, and the freezing air tell me I am close. Oh. Path to Tripery. It is critically injured now, I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after. Yummers. I will be right back. I hath doth returned to the world of Twitch.television. Ugh. Ugh. God. Sorry, I am a tad sick. There's nothing to be sorry for there. It's not like I can help it, but you know. All right.
But why did you take my children?
Aye, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything is lost.
What? A mutated pig. Well, mutated again pig. Looked like an electric pig. Oh, look at that. Well, that just sounds fun. Oh boy. Ah! Are we good? Are you done? land is descending amongst the spirits. The Aztecs believed they could avert the apocalypse through sacrifice. History tells us they failed. The tragedy was simply that they could not spill enough blood in time.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Jeffrey! I love you, Jeffrey. I would never do anything to hurt you. Bye, Jeffrey. 20th December 1899. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split creating him? Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick? Is this the only path to redemption, to join us together again? To make myself whole? To close the great circle, and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him and myself as well?
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Landis is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers for now.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
I'm gonna lie, fam. I don't think you intend to save us from shit. Also, give me just 2 seconds. Alright, continuing on. What the fuck? Good. Can't close it. Okay, we're chilling. Big chilling. Aha. Up the ladder we go.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness. God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
What? Huh? What? My game crashed. It just closed fully. Entirely. It pieced out. It was done. It was done with my bullshit. Too much bullshittery was afoot. It restarted me all the way back here. Oh my fucking god. We da ba da ba da 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 ba 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 da ba. Oh! Oh! Stay back! Stay back! Ah! That is very scary. Horrifying, even. Horrific. Huh. Woo! That is a scary sequence. There we go. I'm gonna save as soon as I do this part. So that if it crashes again, I'll just go back right to where I was. Now I'm saved. Didn't die this time. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Vine Boom? Happens if I backtrack. Okay. Can't go back yet. That is a person in there. It would seem as though there is nothing for me to do here. Ah, yes. When my mouse gets slow and I hate it, I just up my DPI. Just don't move fucking slow, though. Dual friend with my friend Stormy tomorrow? Hells yeah. That's so awesome and cool. I will be lurking. Depending on what time it is. I should be able to lurk. Assuming it's happening while I'm awake. I shall lurk. It's children. More children. I didn't look up there for at all. Probably missed some stuff. But oh well. Make way! Make way! Isn't that like the start of an Aladdin song? Yeah? Okay. Mustard gas, ew. feel like I've almost beaten the game. I feel like I'm getting pretty close. Oh, I mean, preferably not. That'd be very uncomfortable. That'd be very uncool of them. That'd be pretty not awesome. In fact, I think it would be the opposite of awesome. Become a pig. You must. For your children, become a pig! A pig, Mandus! For it is your destiny. It is what must be done to save them. At the cost of your own life. Very well, Mandus. You have chosen well. I am now the pig. Also, I don't think you can see shit. It is very dark on my OBS. I don't know if it's just my OBS is really dark or if you can see well, but yeah. How well can you see, Snoop? So many flashbangs. There were a couple. There were like at least two. At least two. I do believe that was Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, if I'm not mistaken. Intentionally obscured. Well, I turned the light way up, so I can see everything, but I don't think you guys can see everything. So if I didn't do that, you guys wouldn't have been able to see shit, like, at all, throughout 90% of the game. I mean, even for me, it was dark at points. Hey, Cryo. I think you showed up as I had finished A Machine for Pigs. Lurking for a decent minute stream. Okay, okay. Cool. Cool shit. Form an act of self-butchery and amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. And that is it. That is Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. We did, in fact, beat it tonight. That was definitely a much shorter game than The Dark Descent was. Well, God, I had things I was gonna say. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This machine for pigs was really good. I really enjoyed this game. This was a really good one. I really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed this game quite a bit. I don't think this game was nearly as bad as people were saying it was. I think I don't know, I feel like the downplay on this game is kind of real. This game was definitely really good. There's definitely a lot of things. I can definitely see why a lot of people definitely did not like this more than the Dark Descent. I would have to say, in my opinion, Dark Descent does edge it out slightly, but I think this was almost on par with Dark Descent, honestly, in my honest opinion. Um, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I thought this game was amazing. I enjoyed the shit out of this game. Um, yeah, it was definitely like way less interactable than Dark Descent was. I could only really interact with chairs and throw them about. And that was about it. Whereas the Dark Descent, you could throw basically any item you saw. Almost any item you saw, you could throw that about. You could do a bunch of cool shit. It was definitely less interactable. Um, in that sense, it was definitely a little less enjoyable. The lantern is infinite. You don't have to worry about light. Tinder boxes aren't a thing, so you don't have to turn on light sources all the time. Which honestly, I'm okay with because it was definitely a really cool mechanic in Dark Descent, and it was executed really well, and it definitely added to the game a lot. I, however, wasn't too fond of having to deal with that. Not because it was scary, but because for me it was just kind of annoying. Like it was a cool mechanic, but it was a little annoying with the way they were doing it. Because the main thing it did was it would make my vision all blurry and it would make the screen all wonky and weird. And then I would have to hear this constant chittering noise. I had to hear this constant chittering noise that I really just did not like. Like that noise actually triggered the fuck out of me. I hated that noise. So for me personally, I actually liked that I didn't have to deal with that in this game. Cool mechanic. I just didn't really want to deal with that. Yeah, tedious. It was tedious. Um, with like, yeah, there were aspects of this game that I liked more than Dark Descent. I would say overall as a game, Dark Descent was a little better than A Machine for Pigs. I can definitely see why people did not like this as much. However, I think that people downplay this game way too much, in my personal opinion. I think this game is way better than what people make it out to be, because I enjoyed the fuck out of this game. This game was so awesome. This was so cool. The ideas that they executed were so cool, and I really enjoyed it. And this game, I think this game was scarier than The Dark Descent, but I think The Dark Descent was Leo Trotsky quote it was great at the end. I have no idea who Leo Trotsky is or this quote. Uh, I need to be enlightened, please. But yeah, I think The Dark Descent, it definitely had a lot of moments that scared the fuck out of me, 100%. I just think the fact that the enemies in The Dark Descent would show up for a little bit and then leave, and then you were fine, kind of ruined the scare factor because it was like if I just hide for a minute or two, I can just I can just go out and do what I was doing, and I don't have to worry about anything, right? In this game, the enemies stuck around a lot. Then you had to navigate around them, and they were constant wandering enemies, which made it a lot more scary moving around in certain areas. I will say, when the scary things weren't happening, the game was not scary almost at all. The atmosphere wasn't very spooky. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't very anxiety inducing. When Amnesia: The Dark Descent did a really good job at making you feel anxiety all the time. And in that aspect, I will say Dark Descent is definitely better than Machine for Pigs. However, I think the immediate scary moments of Machine for Pigs did better than the Dark Descent. But that's my opinion. Um, Let me know what you guys think. I thought this was a great game. I thought this was a great game. And that's really all I have to say. Um, Next up on the Horror Marathon, we are going to be doing Still Wakes the Deep. I might be taking a couple days off of streaming as I am starting to feel sick today. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Because right now I feel fine enough to stream. I have a slightly sore throat, I'm coughing a bunch, and I feel weak. But nothing that would prevent me from streaming. So assuming how I feel tomorrow and the day after, I probably will still be back. Um, Most likely I'll most likely I'll still be back to Still Wake the Deep tomorrow. I will announce in the Discord when I'll announce in the Discord if I need to take off for tomorrow and if I need to take off the next day. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for Still Wakes the Deep. I'm gonna try my best, but if I'm not feeling up to it, I am gonna put myself first. As my health is more important than streaming. Because streaming can always happen later. My health needs to be immediately dealt with. So yeah, if I feel fine, if I feel up to it tomorrow, if I feel fine, I will continue the horror marathon tomorrow with Still Wakes the Deep. If not, I will I'll be back in probably a couple days. Yeah, always take care of you. Thank you. Yes, I will. I will in fact do that. My health is important. Thank you, Snoop. No rush. Thank you, Cryo. I appreciate it. But yeah, great game. I am going to. Oh God, I forgot I had my DPI turned all the way up. Okay. I was followed by RG Cheese and Super Koriex Kenshin on Blue Sky. That is a thing. Who is live? Who are we going to be rating? Let us see. Daniel is live. That's always it's always a good backup. Valeru's live. I might be rating Valeru. Bronze was live. Oh no, I might be rating Bronze. Oh, Michiru's live. Badoop. Let's see what's happening in Michiru's stream. Pacific Drive. Alright, well, I know who I'm going to be streaming. Everyone, if you want to stick around for a minute as I go to raid, that would be awesome. Oh, I only missed 2 achievements in this game. Man, which 2 achievements did I miss? 2 hidden achievements? Man, fuck you. Achieved all other achievements, read all notes in the game. If I got all the notes in the game, I would have 100%ed a Machine for Pigs in one go. That would have been pretty cool. Not going to go back and do that, though. Unless I come back to this game. If I come back to this game and play it, I might try that, but oh well. Thanks for stream. Yeah, thank you. Party lands upon the workers, but serves bourgeois. I don't know how to fucking say that. I hope I said that right. I don't think I said that right at all. In the period of the greatest sharpening of the class struggle cannot but sense the smells wafted from the waiting grave. That is, I'm assuming the quote you're talking about earlier. That is a pretty cool quote, I must say. But yeah, after Still Wakes the Deep, we're going to be coming back to the Amnesia series with the Amnesia Rebirth. So, you know, make sure you all stick around for that. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up on the horror marathon. Quite a few awesome games. So do stick around for all of that. That's the quote. Cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool nod, I must say. But yeah, I'm going to raid. So do stick around for just a minute or two more. Boop. Yeah, that's gonna be all from me. So you all have a good one. Be nice to Michiru. Michiru is playing Pacific Drive currently. They are a really cool person. Very nice, very friendly. Make sure you say hi if you want. That'd be cool. Maybe hit her with a follow. You know, feel like she always deserves that. And yeah, I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. It's a fantastic stream as always, mate. Sorry for not chatting much this time. Have a great one. Hey, you're all good. All good. You are not obligated to chat my chat whatsoever. If you want to just hang out, that's cool too. But yeah, I will see you all some other time in the next stream, whenever that is. You all have a good one and take care of yourselves. Bye bye, everybody.